I don't really collect minifigs, but over the years some of the sets that I have had minifigs that skyrocketed in value. Have a look through this list and see if you have any of these very valuable minifigs in your collection. All prices are in Australian dollars and based off the Bricklink 6-month sales average, and it doesn't include any minifigs that I have sealed, like this Zerg. So, let's begin. I have two minifigs tied for the 10th spot on my list, both Haldir from The Lord of the Rings and Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. These minifigs both have a Bricklink average of 47 used and 60 new. Any Lord of the Rings minifigs are bound to skyrocket in value, and both these minifigs only appeared in one set each, leading to them being worth so much. In the 9th spot is Captain Salazar. He's the captain from The Silent Mary, a collector set that came out in 2017, almost 6 years ago now, and that set almost tripled in value since it came out. This minifig's value is over $55, with expected growth all the way up to $95 based on current listings. A familiar character, the oldest on this list, is the Imperial Governor from the Caribbean Clipper released in 1989. It was, of course, exclusive to that set, and even though mine has a lot of damage and nicks on it, this minifig can be worth up to $60, especially if it has its triple plume, hat, and all of its accessories. Appearing only in a few 1990s LEGO Pirate sets, including the Spaniard ship, the Armada Flagship, this minifig is very notable for its chrome breastplate. It's very common for the chrome on this to be very worn out, but this minifig with the chrome good condition can be worth upwards of $60. I did not expect this minifig to increase so much in value so quickly. In 2018, this minifig was worth about $30, as it was a desirable minifig only in the Upside Down, the only Stranger Things set that was publicly released. But recently it has jumped to almost $100 in value. However, these aren't sold listings, so I'm keeping the estimate for value for this minifig at $70, but it's very likely to increase as Season 5 of the show comes out in the next year. The next minifig comes from one of my favorite LEGO sets of all time, the Queen Anne's Revenge from Pirates of the Caribbean. There's nothing noteworthy about the character itself, but a unique headpiece molded just for this minifig, as well as a very rare plume that often got lost on this minifig and Radagast from The Hobbit, makes this minifig worth $85 in today's Bricklink market. LEGO Iron Man minifigs have become very valuable in the last few years, especially with sets like the Hall of Armor, making it more challenging and fun to get a whole collection of them. This Iron Patriot minifig was a game pre-order exclusive. You can only get it by pre-ordering a LEGO video game, and it is very detailed and is worth over $85 on Bricklink. It is probably never going to be released again, so it's a very desirable minifig. In the top 3 is King Theodin. This very detailed minifig, similar to Haldir, was only released in Helm's Deep, a very desirable Lord of the Rings set that's now worth over $500. With LEGO Lord of the Rings expected to be rebooted this year, we're not sure where the value of this minifig will go, but at the moment, King Theodin, with all of his very detailed armor and print underneath the armor as well, is worth almost $90, especially with all of his accessories. Still one of the best, most detailed minifigs of all time, the Silver Centurion is a LEGO Iron Man armor from the Iron Man 3. It was another pre-order exclusive, which is why it's worth so much, and it is by far the best Marvel minifig that they've ever printed. Dual molded arms, printing on the torso, backsides, everything, a great new facial expression for Tony Stark, 2 of them in fact, makes this my first minifig over $100, with an estimated value of 115 Australian dollars. And the most valuable minifig that I own is Wes Janson. Yep, it's a LEGO Star Wars minifig. It's one of the only LEGO Star Wars sets I still own. This is from the UCS Assault on Hoth set. This minifig looks like a regular fighter pilot, but its helmet markings make it worth the insane amount of $130. This is otherwise a pretty ordinary minifig, and it just goes to show how Star Wars collectors will really buy anything. But I'm glad to have it. And that's everything I have to show you today. These 11 minifigs are worth a combined $850 Australian. It's not the largest collection on the internet, but it's one I'm very proud of, and I hope I can use more of these minifigs and stop motions in the future. I've been very light on videos in the last year, and hopefully 2023 will be the year where I upload a little bit more consistently. Thanks for everyone who supported the channel so far, and I hope you can stick around to see all the new projects I have coming out in this year. Thanks for watching. Bye.